Sara, and I'm actually better known as Altcoin Sara. I've been in the crypto space since 2017, and I'm beyond excited to now become part of NULS, as well as the SEO partners, and let everyone know what an amazing ecosystem it is. So one of the reasons why I wanted to join NULS was because of their goals and teamwork. As some of you might know, my background is civil engineering, and I actually work full-time as a civil engineer. Well, I actually even got promoted a couple of months ago to a senior engineer. So my specialty when it comes to being an engineer is actually highways, and I work on major and minor highway schemes, one of them being HS2. And for those of you who don't live in England, it's basically a connection between Birmingham and London, which are two of the biggest cities in England. And this scheme actually has a lot of controversy attached to it, so that's quite interesting. But in my spare time, or as a hobby, I should actually say, I train to become a professional bodybuilder. So if you follow me on Twitter, or if you don't, then follow me at Altcoin Sara and Instagram, where I share my journey. And you will note that I've been trying to obtain the pro status for a year now, and that's basically what I do in my free time. I like to lift heavy weight. I like to inspire people to be the best versions of themselves, and that's also what NULS believes in. I actually also do dog training on top of everything else, but that's more of my partner thing, so let's leave that alone. Anyway, I'm glad to be joining the NULS team because the vision and goal for me and NULS are exactly the same. We all can be whoever we want and succeed in this space by making an impact on our own terms. Okay, now, for those of you who have heard something but not much about NULS and its ecosystem, let's get into what this ecosystem and network are all about. So let's do a little introduction to NULS. So NULS launched in September of 2017 and are based primarily in Singapore. This project is geared towards helping other projects build on the blockchain. So NULS offers smart contract, multi-chain mechanism designed to launch and scale hundreds of new blockchains, and they provide cross-chain consensus. So the idea behind this project is to help others who may have minimum experience with blockchain to be able to build confidently by offering fluid, cost-effective, and time-saving solutions. So this helps promote more useful projects that are otherwise limited by certain areas of the crypto space and the blockchain technology itself. So in other words, this helps to encourage growth in the entire industry, which is so important to the success of the crypto adoption. Okay, so in addition to offering help to other projects that might need certain resources, NULS has several well-established projects building with them as well. And those projects, to name a few, are Cobalt Land, we've got Sonergy, CryptoBank, and many, many more. So the NULS ecosystem is growing quickly. And in the future, we'll obviously go over these different projects and also be able to interview them. And so in the future, we'll go over these different projects and also be able to interview some of them. So I'll be looking forward to it, and I hope so will you. Okay, now let's break down the NULS network itself. So NULS includes many different areas in order to assist the projects that choose to build on their chain. So we have NULS Chain Factory, NULS Chain Box, the NULS SEO platform, and they even have a couple of wallets and an exchange to cover. And all of these different parts need to be broken down. So this is what we're gonna do now. The wallet used by the network is called Nabox, and it functions similarly to MetaMask. It's easy to set up and it's very, very user-friendly. It is a browser extension, and I encourage you all to download the wallet and see just how easy it is to navigate. Of course, we'll be going over this wallet more in the future. So the next thing we're going to go over is NULS Chain Factory. And this service is all about building your own blockchain. So the Chain Factory allows you to customize your blockchain by setting the specific parameters you want for your chain and for your token. So the Chain Factory will then build, download, and deploy your customized blockchain. I mean, how easy is that? Absolutely incredible. The Chain Factory, on top of that, uses Chainbox. So Chainbox is a tool you would use to build these customized blockchains. And there are 6 underlying modules of ledger, account, blockchains. There are 6 underlying modules of ledger, account, transaction, block, consensus, and network. And this is useful for complex blockchains that use distributed data storage, peer-to-peer transaction, consensus mechanism, and obviously the encryption algorithm. And all of this just to allow the projects and their entrepreneurs to focus more on what's important to them, which is their business. And developers can use this tool to build a basic chain with transaction speeds up to 1,000 transactions per second. So users can develop business modules based on standard communication protocols and utilize Chainbox to accomplish all of that. So to name the features of Chainbox is pretty much quickly build a development environment, lower barriers to application development through templates, reduce the difficulty of template integration through conventions and scripts, and also realize one-click generation of runnable programs. Okay, now, next thing we're going to focus is the NULS SEO platform. And this platform is a space for all projects building with NULS to get together and help each other in many ways. Since the entire backbone of NULS is to help others, it's no surprise that they've created a way for all the projects to have a dedicated space where they can come together and talk about building their projects. So from this connection, the projects linked to NULS have established a weekly event known as Crypto Corner. And that basically allows the public to join in and ask any questions. So this happens in Telegram on the NULS group chat every Monday morning. So now we have projects participating and working together on the public Monday morning. So now we have projects participating and working together, and the public has access to these groups as well. So anyone can drop by Crypto Corner and share their thoughts or ask the project questions about what they're working on. So the point of the SEO platform is to be open and available for future users of these particular projects. Cobbleland is one of the projects building on the NULS network, and they help to run this weekly meetup by setting days for all projects to have a chance to share their vision and field questions from their prospective customers. I had obviously the prospective customers. I personally had the opportunity to participate in Crypto Corner a couple of weeks ago and found it to be extremely helpful. I'm now glad to say I have an active role in the Crypto Corner, so I hope you'll come join me, and I'll continue to share the updates on these projects for those who may not be able to make it on those Monday mornings, as you know, Monday morning blues. And this SEO platform currently hosts 29 projects, which is up more than 50% from last month. So the platform continues to grow, and as it's growing, you guys get to come along with me for the journey. Okay, so now that we've explained those parts of NULS, let's get into some of other things they offer, including their wallet, relationship with the Nerve network, and how you can trade, sell, stake, and vote with NULS. Okay. So the Nerve network is a decentralized digital asset service network based on a microservices framework from NULS. So there are actually 3 parts to this that we should go over. The first one is the cross-chain aspect of Nerve, which uses a set of interface protocols to seamlessly communicate with other chains such as, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Binance. So we have the consensus mechanism for Nerve, which uses the stable consensus algorithm POCBFT, and a block can be confirmed in seconds. Okay, and the feeding mechanism for Nerve makes sure in seconds. And the last thing can be confirmed in seconds. Third, the feeding mechanism for Nerve makes sure nodes give an accurate average price for multiple exchanges, oracles, and quoting agencies. It updates in real time and logs that to a block. So trading and selling the NULS and NRVT, the NERV token, can be done directly on the NERV DX. The NULS token can also be traded on platforms such as, KuCoin, OKX, and Binance. Furthermore, NULS offers staking, and each project using the NULS network will offer staking of NULS and their own tokens as well. So I'll be going over how to do all of those things in the future videos to help you become familiar with the network and all the working parts of the network, so stay tuned. Okay, now let's talk about one of my favorite things, and the NFTs on NULS. So, as you all know, the NFT craze has taken the crypto world by storm. I'm so excited to let you know that the main NULS network is now offering an NFT platform. That's right, among all the other things that NULS and the NERV network offer, NFTs are now part of that. And this is a perfect example of how the team from NULS And this is a perfect example of how the team from NULS and NERV are actively listening to their users. So we'll be actually going over... Yeah, I need to start this again. Blah, blah, blah. So, as you all know, the NFT craze has taken the crypto world by a storm, and I'm so excited now to let you know that the main NULS network is now offering an NFT platform. That's right, among all the other things that NULS and the NERV network offer, NFTs are now a part of that. And this is a perfect example of how the team from NULS and NERV are actively listening to their users. So we'll be going into NFTs more in the future, but for now it's important to know a few things about the NFT platform. So the NFT platform's name is NFT Circle, and I'll be linking the site information below for you guys to check that out. This platform is based on the NRC20 token issued by the NULS network, and its token is NFTC. It does offer cross-chain compatibility, and 40% of the commission generated by the platform will be used to purchase back the NFTCs. These purchased NFTCs will be destroyed to increase the scarcity of the token. And this platform will basically allow you to do loads of things such as create your own NFTs, discover and get discovered, trade and share with anyone, but there's loads of other things. But don't worry, we'll definitely be talking about this more in the future, and I have an announcement to make soon regarding the platform and the NFTs. So we here on Team NULS and NERV want to make creating and NFTs. And here on Team NULS and NERV want to make sure that creating your own are as easy as possible. So be sure to check out the link below in the comments and start creating. One more time. And this platform will allow you to do loads of things. You can create your own NFTs, discover and get discovered, trade with others. I mean, there's loads of things, but don't worry. We'll definitely be talking about this more in the future. And I have an announcement to make soon regarding the platform and NFTs. So here on Team NULS, NERV want to make creating your own art clearly as easy as possible. So be sure to check out the link below in the comments and start creating. Let's see what you've got. I appreciate you guys so much for spending the time to watch this video. I've been so excited to come on board and share the word about NULS and all the different projects actually working with NULS. The potential for this platform is massive, and I've been able to actually watch the interactions between the teams and different projects, and what amazes me is actually their ability to work well together. Not only that, but the SEO platform at its core is all about offering help and assistance. As you can tell, the projects involved all believe in that type of teamwork. And this is exactly what makes the crypto community so wonderful to work in, because so many people are coming together to create a truly groundbreaking applications for the blockchain technology. And we'll obviously go into more detail about all of the projects involved in the SEO platform. So make sure please to stay tuned. And you can do that by signing up to, and you can do that by subscribing to the channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do want to remind you that none of that is ever meant to be a financial advice. So continue doing your own research and allow me to be one of the tools you use during your own research. As I mentioned, there will be some extra links mentioned in the video, so make sure to check them out, subscribe to the channel, follow me at Altcoin Sara, and I'll catch you next week.